Welcome to another quick tutorial on Bash. Windows may have multiple file system tree for each device, storage device, but regardless of how many drives you have, Linux always have a single file system tree. Now, as soon as you open your terminal, you will see that the terminal is related to one directory. So this is called present working directory. So if you want to see what is your present working directory, you can type a command called pwd present working directory. So it gives you the present working directory. So it would be home / the username. And if you want to list the items in the present working directory, you can use a list command. ls stands for list. So when you list, you'll see all the files and folders inside the present working directory. You can change the present working directory by using change directory command, which is given as cd, and then you have to give the path to which you want to change to. For example, if I want to go into documents in my present working directory, I can say cd documents. Say doc and then press your tab key, and then it would finish it for you. So when I press enter at this point, it's going to go into the present working, it's going to go into the documents folder in the present working directory. So if you type present working directory again, it should show that path or location in which you are in. If I try listing, it would list the files within the documents folder, not the folder which you were in when you started Linux. To go back to the previous directory, that is the parent directory. So our documents is within the home folder that we were in when you open the terminal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the home folder. To do that, you can use change directory and then ... So this would take you to the parent directory. When you press enter, it goes back to the parent directory. And if you try cd ... again, it goes to the home directory. And then cd ... one more time, we are in the root. Okay, try that one more time. It's not going to go anywhere else. It's going to stay in the root because there's no other directory above the root. So root is the topmost directory, and you cannot go any further. Now, if you at this point, if you list what is to find what is in this particular directory, you'll see that a whole bunch of folders and files that is critical to the operation, to the function of your Linux system. At any time, if you want to go back to your home folder, all you got to do is type cd. This will take you back to the home folder. Now you are in the home folder. You can also use cd and tilde, which is this sign here, to go back to the home folder. That will also take you to the home folder, but I think cd is easier. You don't have to type another character to go back to the home folder. If you want to go back to a specific folder, you can give the full path. Now this is called an absolute path. For example, you can say edusarva /bin. So here you're giving absolute path. That means the full path to go to a certain point, certain location in your file system. So this will take you to the bin folder. Let's go back to the previous folder, jump back to the previous folder. So there's another way to jump back to the previous folder, that is cd-, which is jump back and between two different locations. So if you press enter here, we're going back to the home directory. If you type that same command again, you'll go back to the bin. Type that same command again, you'll back to the home directory, and so on. Let's go back to the home directory, and then at this point I'm going to quickly clear my screen, and yeah, I'm still in my bin folder, so I'm just going to jump back to the home directory, And now we talked about absolute path. So where we gave cd and the complete path. That is an absolute path. I'm going to jump back to my previous folder. Now if you can also use relative path, which is in relation to the current directory. So if we want to go to a folder in your current directory, so let's list the directory. So we have documents folder. So if you want to go to the documents folder, you don't have to give the full path. You don't have to give home / username and documents. You don't have to give the full path. This is the absolute path. Instead, you can simply say ./doc. This would work, or even without /, it would still take you to the documents directory. So now we're in documents directory. So this is called relative path. So here we are using only part of the file name, but when you use relative path, it takes you to a folder in relation to the current folder. Thank you for watching.